Okay, I'm just having a look at another page now, and I have a couple of doilies here from Irene, who is seriously scrapping, and she, I'm quite sure, just let me check, oh, quite sure. Yeah, Irene sent a mixture of things as her precious thing. They're things that she finds precious, so there wasn't just one particular thing. And I thought this doily here may work because I think it was Karina. Yes, this was her one precious thing, this beautiful lace lady. Do you remember that? Isn't it beautiful? She also sent some other things as well, but this is hers, and I'm thinking it needed a dark background. So I'll see if I can carefully, oh, that's good, isn't it? It came off lovely. I was thinking that may work so that I can see her. Isn't she beautiful? So I could use some of this doily here because it's a dark one on this particular page. So let me just move that. So I've just got that to think about. Okay, so I could, fits in there really nicely actually, doesn't it? I could do that. What about the top? Okay, well I could maybe curve it perhaps to match that. I don't want to cut that flower out though. Well, I mean, I don't want to cut into that flower, that's what I mean, because I can use that. So let's just move our little lady for a moment and carefully just cut around there so I know that I'm not going to take too much off, and so I can use this like that. Okay, what about, I'll use that as a guide. I'll have to press that up. Looks like it needs to go down a bit more. Alright, we'll do this then. Okay, so our little lady can go in like that. How's that? Got my little scrap bag, I kept that out. Put those in there. like that, or yeah, I kind of like it in the center, like that. I wonder if I could take the top off there and put it on like that part there and attach it somehow. Like, I don't crochet or anything, but I wonder if I could stitch it to there to look like that. And then I can decorate this. Let's have a look, because I just want to keep the flowers, so. Like, ooh, ooh, I'm not sure about that will work. Oh, hang on, that could work. Look, what do you think? Like that, and then, yeah, if I ironed that flat, I might have to use a fabric glue to glue that to that, just so it's not, because if I stitch it, it might be a bit too noticeable, hey? That could work. That would be pretty, wouldn't it? Might not match up perfectly, but it will look nice, wouldn't it? Karina sent some lovely things, if I recall. Look at this flower. She makes the most beautiful flowers, and I think I just bumped that, so I'm going to glue that back on. Was a bit, I did, I bumped it, so I will put a little bit of glue under that sparkle and put it back on. And she makes the most beautiful flowers. Beautiful colour. And she made this little book, and she's got gorgeous little things in here. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at these buttons. Oh, aren't they beautiful? And laces. So can we use, like, those buttons, wouldn't they look pretty? Like here perhaps? Look how she's got these on, they're just tied on. I'm trying to remember the name of her channel. I think it's Shabby Vintage Beauty and Beauty. I will have to have a look at her thing. Look at that, isn't that sweet? So pretty. I want to leave room because I know there are other buttons and I can add other people's buttons there as well. But perhaps I'll put that one there for that. Oh, isn't it pretty? And I'm not finished with it. Look at this, isn't this lovely? It's so soft. So soft. And June sent me some little handkerchiefs as well, and I think when I received hers I said I would probably make some little envelopes or something like that out of them. But I'm thinking they're a bit big for the book like that, aren't they? So I'll have to work out another way of using the little handkerchiefs, because they are ever so pretty and dainty. Maybe like that. They're still quite large, aren't they? I'll work something out. Oh, I've got an idea. Not right now though, because I don't have all my other stuff out. What was I going to show? I wonder if I could use... Oh, I love the way Virginia did this. I absolutely love the way she did this. A bit like when Krista sent hers, I didn't want to change it because it looked lovely. Isn't it gorgeous? It's a shame to take those buttons off there because, you know, and change them up. I love the way she has done that. So I'm wondering if maybe I move that up a bit and maybe somehow I could sneak. I may have to readjust this top button and put it on top. But what do you think? That would be pretty, wouldn't it? Let's have a look how she's attached that. She's only stitched them on, so I can re-stitch. Here we go. That's a bit of tatting. So if I was to put that like that, oh, I hope you can see, like that, because it's really nice, isn't it? And then she had this little bit of tatting here. And I could put that like that. And then she had that one, and then she had this lovely one as well. Was that like that, or was that like that? So now I can't remember. It doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, was there? Oh, I love little books. I put that like that. And like that. Let's see if I can tie a teensy little bow. That way I'm also using that little bit left from Karina's. Oh goodness, I don't know if I can tie this little bow. Oh, I did. Oh, look at that. Just. I don't know if that's going to hold though. Don't think so. Maybe we'll just have it like that, perhaps. Let's make that loop a bit bigger. Yeah, okay. And I could have that there. Could that still want that. Maybe that could go up there. That one. Or there. Kind of like it there. Let me just pop that back in there so I don't lose it. I think that can definitely go on top like that though. A bit lower. Alright. And that there and that there. And we need a couple more. I can find those further along as I go through things. So I think now, I'm trying to think, oh, that's so delicate. How am I going to, I'm going to have to very carefully sew that on, aren't I? Ooh. But first I need to glue this to this one and attach it. Stitch the bottom on, stitch that on. Stitch this on here. Yes. Yes. And what's the page opposite? Oh, okay. This is the page. This is the page opposite, like that. So there's lots of white on that page, isn't there? Oh, lazy dogs. I'm just looking at those little things to see if it fit on there somewhere. Well, it fits on that one, doesn't it? Okay. Pretty. Okay, let me just concentrate on this page first. See, it could do with having things under there as well. Okay, what can we put under there? This is her new socks. She made this from. It's such a good idea, isn't it? Maybe we could have a piece of that under there, across the top, just to add some of that colour down there. Let's have a look. I don't need a lot of it, do I? I just need... under there, like that. I might move it down just a little bit. Oh no, I don't need to. And trim it off there. Yeah, that's pretty. And I will tell you what that is. Oh, because she put all these lovely little notes in. I bought this trim online from a private Danish seller. She only knit and didn't know what to do with it. to use it for, but I'm sure you do. I have used something for a wedding box for some friends, so she has used some for herself. So she bought this from a Danish seller. It's lovely, isn't it? So I think we will put a bit of that under there. That will just bring that colour up a little bit, won't it? Oh, my book's getting long now, isn't it? Oh, don't want it too long. Can we bring that down a bit? Oh, we can, like that. Like that. I can trim it and bring it down like that perhaps. I'll use more further through the book just to add a bit of something up there. What am I covering up here? Oh, this beautiful lace. Oh. I'll stitch it over here so it can still be lifted up. Okay. There's my button. Oh, there. Okay, so we need a couple more. Something there, don't we? Let me have a look. This is from Raylene Rowley. Oh, silly dogs, isn't it? Let me see what this says. Okay, Raylene Rowley, she has sent me some lovely buttons. And there's all sorts of different. She's put them on these lovely cards. I'm thinking maybe we could use a couple on this. Oops, we've got, okay, we have her address. So there's a lovely little flower one that could go there. And there's also, oh look, see, look at that. That will go nicely, won't it? Alright. Oh, goodness. Isn't that beautiful? And there's another one that might go nicely as well on there. Okay, that one's really lovely. I think that's a glass button, isn't it? What do you think? It's really pretty, isn't it? It's a little mother of pearl button. Add in there. Just think. Just pop those back in that bag. Raylene Rowley. This was the second challenge she entered. First was Jean's challenge, so isn't that nice? Let me see if I can find something else to put in there as well. That's really pretty too, isn't it? Okay, there might be a change of plan. This is from Eliza. Okay, so the lace and the pearls were bought in a vintage fair, and I'm thinking, I wonder if Aren't they beautiful? I'm wondering, oh, those dogs. So annoying. I'm not sure whether that's the right place for them either. I do love the look of that. Isn't it beautiful? Perhaps that's not the right place. Perhaps that needs to go over there or something. Because I like them a lot, like that. We'll see. Maybe not on that page. Okay, where were we? That. And that, something like that, was it? Or was it like that? I feel like it needs a little bit of applique or something, perhaps. Oh, that might be, there we go, maybe this will be okay. And this is from Annie, from Rosy Posy Craft. Oh, hang on. It's stuck to the card. I thought that was an applique piece, and I thought I could put a piece there, but it's actually stuck to the card, that one. So we won't be using that there. Okay, I'm just okay. So I have either this Donna Little or Avril Plummer. I'm not sure whether Avril's piece. Oh, it's so pretty. It might be a bit too glitzy on that page because of the gold thread through it. So pretty. Isn't it lovely? And Donna Little loves vintage laces and trims. She also sells them. Let me refresh my memory of what she's written here. Can't open it. I absolutely love vintage linens, doilies and trims. Anything that tells a story. And these are some pieces that she's acquired over the years. And yes, she definitely sells them, and I have seen her sell them. Beautiful things. It's just the postage, isn't it? Look at this. I wonder if I love these types of appliques. I really, really do. Make sure I put it the right way around. I wonder if I can trim. Oh, it's so pretty though, isn't it? But that's okay. These appliques are meant to be trimmed up. They're so beautiful. I'm thinking the leaf part, and then we can save the other part. kind of help disguise that top piece a little bit too, wouldn't it? I think I need to take that little piece out there. Maybe move it over like that. So on something as fine as this one, and perhaps this little one here, I may use fabric glue on that, because if I start sewing that on, may ruin the look of them. Because this one's quite delicate, and I'm not sure if stitches would hold it that well anymore. Okay, like that. Yeah. Like that? I think so. And that's from Donna Little. It's beautiful, isn't it? Maybe we could put that piece down there. Oh, that would be nice, I think. Let's have a look. You can see the stuffing in it. My daughter's got a bit of a cough. It's just, she works a lot of nights and coming out into the cold night air after being at work, rushing around and getting hot isn't always good. That, or like that perhaps. What do you think? Right? That looks pretty. Yeah. Play with it a little bit. I'll have to look at that for a bit. I'll have to look at it for a bit just to see how I feel. be back. Alright, I went ahead and stitched it. My camera went funny, so I'll just have to explain what I did. I thought I'd broken my camera. It had this message on it and I couldn't read what it was saying. I didn't understand it, but it's come good. I took the battery out of it and put it back in and it all did what it was supposed to do, so that's okay. So I ended up putting this lovely lace behind the lady, and that is from Laquita. I just thought the dark background needed something like a bit of texture, and I think that works out well. I also ended up sewing the applique and the lady on just a few stitches here and there under the button, over in the joint here and here as well, and about every 3/4 inch around the lady, just a delicate stitch, and I think that worked very well. I don't know why I thought I couldn't do that. Of course I could do that. I think everything else is the same. Yes, I think everything else is the same. I do like how it turned out. Not finished. I'm sure I'll find something else to add to that page, but I really like the way that it turned out. So that's another video about my precious book, and I really like the direction it's going in. So hopefully I'll get to another one soon. I have to go out in the morning. So tomorrow's quite a busy day, and the weekend may be quite busy because, well, I won't have my desk here anymore on the weekend. That's going outside, and my husband's painting the room, so I wanted to get this done, some of this done today while I had the chance. So I shall see you when I see you. Okay, thank you for watching and take care. Bye bye.